take the lead of every step of me, even if you tell my feet to wait, 'cause where you are is where I wanna be. The depth of me is calling for the deep. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you.
Well, good morning, Lufkin Central and online worship community. Jason Hollinger, the campus and community minister here, and we are continuing our series through the Sermon on the Mount. As a matter of fact, today we're going to be in Matthew chapter 5, verses 31 and 32, and really in many ways this is kind of jumping on with the theme from that we looked at Friday on adultery, and really even going back to starting in verse 21 when it's talking about murder, all these things, and it's about those relationships that we have with one another. So let's read a little, issue our challenge, and send you on your way throughout your day. It's Matthew chapter 5, 31 and 32. Hear the word of the Lord. It has been said, anyone who divorces his wife must give her a certificate of divorce. But I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for sexual immorality makes her the victim of adultery, and anyone who marries a divorced woman commits adultery. And these these verses have been dissected and just put back together and taken apart on many occasions, and I think sometimes we can get lost in the just verbatim what's being said, but again, because I think it comes down to relationships, the way we honor one another, the way we show dignity to each other, and respect and care, that we don't toss someone aside for nothing. And that these, we talked about Sunday morning, just yesterday, on our pledge, our allegiance to God, and showing that matters, and living that out, and allowing others to see that, just how much it matters to us, and not just kind of whatever, I'll go on to this next thing in life. And when we do that, when we just kind of jump from relationship to relationship, and ultimately truly we leave people feeling like they don't matter, have we really formed relationships? Have we formed friends, or Facebook friends, right? Or social media friends, or just, I'm talking about friends, those that you can speak to, those that you can talk to, that you can express pains, hurts, anxieties, joys, just thankfulness, and you leave in those moments knowing that you've been heard. Because it even comes back to this idea, in each of these, Jesus says, you've heard that it was said, but I tell you this, and he's not saying what you've heard is wrong. He's not saying it's not wrong. It's now not okay to kill or commit adultery or just divorce just because, whatever. What he's saying is, I want you to look at it through the lens of those relationships, of how people matter, of how people are important. Invest in those relationships. Just think about the last 19 months. Invest in those relationships. The people that I see on the streets on a daily basis, I often get just thank you for stopping, thank you for helping, thank you for providing, and for doing these things. And I don't tell you so that you'll say, oh wow, look how great he is. It's how great God is. I want those that I see, that I help feed, that I help provide hygiene items for, that I help provide blankets and coats and sleeping bags, and and cots and tents and whatever, and even those just last week on Wednesday, coming back from Jason Hell and I did a radio interview in Rockdale about our fundraiser event that we have coming up this weekend in Rockdale, and on the way back, before I left Jason's house, I brought some firewood back because there was a lady here who had expressed a need for some help, from needing some firewood. And so I brought a load of firewood and in the bed of my truck, put it back here in the bed of my truck, and Emmeline and I went over and delivered this firewood to give this family this firewood. They were not homeless. They had a place, but like I've said, we are for the homeless and the hungry. And as this ministry grows here, just as it is in Rockdale, it's for the homeless, the hungry, and the struggling, those going through difficult times, because people need to know that they matter. People need to know that when they make a plea for help, someone is listening. Someone's not just going, "Oh yeah, that'd be good for somebody to help them." They're listening. So here's my challenge to you today. I preached a sermon a long time ago called "Fine and You," because oftentimes we ask people, "Well, how you doing?" "I'm fine, and you?" And that's our response back as well. But what if we're not fine? What if you ask somebody, say, "No," get past that and say, "No, I need to know, are you okay? And is there anything I can do?" Invest in a relationship today. Leave a moment, a conversation with someone today. Leave them feeling that they know they've been heard. Because ultimately that is where we find healing. And that is where we truly form those relationships. It's all up to you. How about we jump in this together? Can't wait to hear and see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. God bless.
I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Your heart, your ways, show me your face, your song and your voice break through the noise. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. No, I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you, God. Whisper to me secrets of your heart, 'cause I want to discover all you are. I'm leaning into heaven for a glimpse, and I will partner with your presence here again. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Your heart, your ways, show me your face, your song and your voice break through the noise. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. No, I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Just want you, God. All that I see, be my everything. All that I dream, lay it at your feet. All that I am, falling on my knees. I surrender.